Hello, it's Jim Games here once again, and welcome to this new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how to create this landscape auto material that you can change the weight use. So you can change the bias like this, or you can change the multiplier. It will change the texture size basically, and also the sharpness. So yeah, let's get started. So what we want to do first, we want to create a folder for the auto material. Okay, let's open it and let's right click and create a material. This material will be called landscape auto mat. Okay, let's open it. And what we want to do here, we want to create a texture sample. Okay, and let's leave some space here like this. Okay, and the first texture sample will be our rock texture. So let's select our, I will use the T-Rock Basalt D. Okay, let's copy this node and paste, so Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. Now let's select the bottom one, and we want to select this Rock Basalt Normal, so T-Rock Basalt N. Okay, now let's copy both of these nodes under here, and these will be our grass textures. So the first one, the top one, will be our grass, T-Ground Grass D, and the bottom one will be our T-Ground Grass N. Simple as that. Now what we want to do is we want to right click from here and get a lerp node, so linear interpolate. And actually we need another one, so Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. And for the first one, let's get the RGB of the rock texture to the A, and the RGB of the grass texture to the B. And now to the second one, we want to get the RGB of the rock normal to the A. Now let's actually align this better. And the RGB of the grass normal to the B. Now let's connect the top one to the base color and the bottom one to the normal, like that. Now what we have to do is we have to create two scalar parameters. So first one will be called sharpness, and let's set it to be like 30. Let's copy it, paste it. Let's call this one bias. Okay, and let's set this one to be like -8. I think that's pretty good. Now we want to right click and get a world align blend. Let's get it to here, actually to here. Let's get the sharpness to the blend sharpness and to the bias to the blend bias, like this. Okay, now we want to get the alpha value to the top lerp, so here, and to the W vertex normals to the bottom one, like this. Now one more thing we have to do here is we have to get landscape layer coordinates, like this. And from here we want to multiply this, and from the B we want to also create a scalar parameter, and this will be called multiplier. And let's set it to be like 0.1. I think 0.1 or 0.2 is pretty good. Now let's get this value from this multiplier and connect it to all the UVs of these texture samples. After that, let's save, and we can actually close this. Now what we want to do, we want to right click and create material instance. Let's open it, and let's select all these, so make these true. Now we can save. Let's drag this to here, so we can adjust it on runtime. Now I will just delete my floor, and I will go to the landscape mode and create a landscape. Okay, after it has compiled, what you want to do is you want to select the landscape, scroll down to the landscape material and select the landscape auto material instance, not the material one, the instance, so you can adjust it. Now, it might need some time to compile, but for me it worked straight away. Now, let's use the sculpt brush. I will make this a little bit bigger, like 1000. And now, when we sculpt this, you can start to see it is changing the texture by the height, basically. Or not the height, but it is changing the textures from the walls of the mountains. Like this. When you have created some of these, you can get this landscape auto material instance and you can change these values. Just change them a little bit because it will change pretty quickly. So -7. Okay, let's make it back -8. And this sharpness, we can make it a little bit smaller, I think. Yeah, I think 25. And this multiplier, let's try 0.2. You can see 0.05. You can see you can change texture basically. So yeah, I think that was all for this video. If you like what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you on the next one.